spiritual awakening. So we're going to do Oracle. We're going to do an Oracle reading for the collective, and we're going to do, I was going to do crystals, and I am going to see what I'm feeling with the crystals for certain people, but for subs, for people who subscribe, today I'm going to actually do a crystal per person who's, who wants me to do a crystal reading for them. But ultimately, what I'm looking to do is a message, and their message are going to be a little different than you're probably used to. And I like to keep it different. Here and there, because or else it's always the same. Happy Friday, yay! Hi, Jen. So, the crystal, it's funny because I was going to pull cards on the crystal, and the crystals that I'm getting right now off the top downloads is obsidian and carnelian. Obsidian and carnelian. And obsidian is a powerful crystal that really breaks down a lot of blocks. If you're a woman, to get a good yoni obsidian crystal will kick your butt in good ways. Good afternoon, Jake. Thank you for being here. So for those of you who need that, you may want to look into an obsidian quartz crystal the size of an egg, right? A little smaller than that. And if you're into yoni crystals, make sure it's gem certified. You know what I'm saying? Just saying on the side note. And carnelian crystals, for the gentleman, the divine masculine out here, you want to look into the Shiva Lingam stone. It's called Shiva Lingam stone, and it's like a oval stone that has little patches. It comes from a particular river in India. It's the most incredible stone because it actually rebalances all your chakras. It's a powerful stone for the masculine, but it's also good for women. But it is the stone that's more connected because Shiva is a divine masculine, All right, so that is the crystals for today. I was going to do something different, but anybody that is a sub right now that subscribes to me, I will pull a card from the Gita, and also the mystical shaman. So, hey, Rachel, it's good to see you. So anyone that's a subscriber, I want to do personal, offer you that, okay? In terms of for the collective, I will, until a subscriber tells me, hey, I'm here, let me, ask for this, that, and the other, I'll do it. And it's a perk because I have a very small group of subscribers, and I want to give them a perk, I want to thank them for their supporting the channel, really, because I do a lot of content on various different things. I just don't do just twin flames because we're not myopic, okay? We're not just twin flames. Before there was twin flames, there was the soul. Before there was the soul, there was consciousness, right? The consciousness created the soul, and then the split of the twin. And then came the egoic frameworks that we've embodied in these incarnations in this planet and other planets. So, but there was a whole bunch of other light beings, sentient beings, besides the twin flame. There was you've got soul tribe members, you have soul contracts with them. There's a lot of moving parts, and caring for humanity and justice for humanity, things of that nature. Subscribers for TikTok or Patreon, either one. You let me know. It's an honor system. But you know what I'm going to do right now? It's from the Gita. So before we start, I need you guys to connect with your angels, guides, and allies. Literally, angels, guides, and allies, and give them permission to step in. Because I'm going to pull out a card, and you guys are going to tell me, I'm going to shuffle. Okay, but make sure, say angels, guides, allies. I give you permission to step in and give me the guidance that is not only for the collective, but for myself. If you're here, it's for you, okay? So I want you to go ahead, and I'm going to start shuffling. This is going to be a quick live, by the way. And go ahead and tell me if you want the card from the top, bottom, or middle. Top, bottom, or middle. I can't talk. When you're ready, just shoot it out. Top, bottom, or middle. And what I see most is what I'm going to pick. Okay, so I'm shuffling now as we speak. And this is from the Gita deck. It's pretty good. It's a bit middle, top. Okay. Middle, top. Okay, so top. Okay. So I'm doing the top. Okay, so here's the card. The card is called Immovable Himalayas. Immovable Himalayas. Okay, let me read to you what it says. Of the great seers, I am Bigru of words. I am the syllable Om of sacrifices. I am Japa, the silent chanting of the holy names. And amongst immovable things, I am the Himalayan mountains. Wow, that's beautiful. This is chapter 10, verse 25. I'm giving you that in case there's some numerology that you're connected to. I'll repeat one more time. It's called Immovable Himalayas. I am Bigru of the great seers. I am the syllable Om of sacrifices. I am Japa, the silent chanting of the holy names. And amongst immovable things, I am the Himalayan mountains. I love this. So beautiful. I'm going to do one more, because I love this deck. I never use it with you guys. I've never used it, so this is the last time. First time. So go ahead, top, middle, or bottom. Top, middle, or bottom. Let's get some knowledge. Let's get some messages from our light beings on the other side. When you're ready, top, middle, or bottom. Okay? When you're ready. What is the message? Middle. I've stopped shuffling. Let's go bottom, middle. Okay, I'm going middle. All right, this card says, Seed of Creation. This is from the Gita, chapter 7, verse 9 through 10. I am the original fragrance of the earth. I am the heat and fire and the life in all living things. I am the ascetic, inner spiritual fire. Know me to be the seed of all creation, original and eternal. I am the intelligence of the intelligent and the effulgence of all great and powerful persons. I'm going to read it again. Seed of Creation, chapter 7, verse 9 through 10. I am the original fragrance of the earth. I am the heat and fire and the life in all living things. I am the ascetic's inner spiritual fire. Know me to be the seed of all creation, original and eternal. I am the intelligence of the intelligent and the effulgence of all great and powerful persons. Wow. This stuff's amazing. Now, we're going to move on. Thank you. I know, I love this deck. It's actually quite beautiful. And this could be a guidance deck that you may want to buy. It's called the Gita deck. Wisdom from the Bhagavad Gita. 68 inspired cards. We're going to go right into Mystical Shaman. We're going to see what the next message is from Mystical Shaman. Okay? And this is from Colette Baron Reed. She's pretty cool. But you know my girl. It's Alana Fairchild. And if I have time, we'll pull a card from that. Same deal. I need you to focus. What is the message? What do I need to know? And this is from the Shaman deck. So for many of you, that's going to really resonate. And again, bottom, middle, or top. Bottom and middle or top. And I'm shuffling. Bottom. Anyone else? Bottom. Bottom. You got it. Okay, the flow. The flow. I've never pulled this card ever in this deck. And this is my personal deck. The flow is 20. And it's a beautiful watercolor of a woman whose skin is like smoke, and she is playing with energy, and behind her is the moon. Beautiful card. I've never pulled it. So I have no idea what it's going to say. So let me go to that page and read it to you. Okay, really love this deck. Wow, I've forgotten. Okay, so it starts into 3 parts: the essence, the invitation, and the medicine. Okay, so let me begin. The flow, 20. The essence. There is a natural movement of events in the world, yet you can see it in phenomena such as the tide, the ebb and flow of oceans and rivers that rise up from the earth and flow to the sea. The symbol of flow represents the effortless and natural movement toward a certain destination. It signifies an ability to gracefully move around obstacles and reminds you of the sense of allowing. The invitation. When flow comes to visit, it's a sign that your intentions have been in motion. Now is the time to allow nature to run its course. You are being called to effortless movement and the path of least resistance. It's like being within music, flowing within partnership. Think of the artist who creates without guile or craft, calling creativity up from the soul and bringing it to life without effort. You are called to be like a river, knowing the fulfillment of destiny is assured. Enjoy the ride. The medicine. Don't try to push against the river or swim upstream right now. You can trust that when the time is right, your dreams will begin to take shape and you will be invited to dance with destiny. Wow. Did you get that? You will be invited to dance with destiny. So a lot of people will say, what's my mission, Tony? What's my mission? Your mission is to flow, and each step you take is bringing you closer. And it's almost like one piece of the mission will collapse in front of you, and then you'll complete that mission, a piece of it, and you will continue step by step, and something else will be brought to you for you, and it will be part of the unfolding of your mission. So let me finish, okay? I'm sorry, I wanted to cut off and explain that. Right now, however, you must relax. This is not the time to bang on doors that refuse to open. Whatever obstacle is in front of you right now, trust this is for the highest good. It is an opportunity to regroup and reconsider your choices, and you must trust that your intentions will take form in good time. Consider this time a gift. So this is a time of chop wood, carry water. This is a time where you might be in stagnation and you may actually be revolting against it. And you're not being punished. You're being asked to sit still, to listen to the silence, to listen to the wind within your heartbeat, to listen to the silence within the silence, and within that silence comes the whispered sounds of your soul emerging from the clenched fists of your egoic personality, right? And that's what's happening, is you're being asked to stay still. When people don't listen to that gentle push to stay silent, tower moments happen. A car accident, a broken leg, a heart attack. I'm being real here. A heart attack, a loss of a job. And people panic. And when you don't panic and you realize that there's grace and that you're being actually stopped so you can actually come into a great, amazing awakening, when you realize that, magic, and I mean that, pure magic starts happening. She's amazing. This was a hell of a deck. All right, so we're done with this one. Yes, it stops them on their tracks. Exactly. Exactly. Thank you, Sharon, for being here. Rachel, all of you. And Jake and all of you. All right, so I'm going to do another one because I think we're getting somewhere and we're co-creating something together. So the next deck I'm pulling out is from the Sacred Traveler Oracle card. It's a very small deck. It's a very sweet deck. And it's by Denise Linn. And again, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to go into your mojo. You're going to close your eyes and you're going to just call out. You're going to type out top, bottom, or middle. What is the message? Top, bottom, or middle? Yes, multiple tower moments this year. It's been a tough yet rewarding. That's beautiful that you saw it that way. Not many people have that understanding. Top, bottom, or middle when you're ready. Top. Anyone else? Middle. Top. Middle. Top. Okay, we're going top. Passion and pleasure. Savor your life. I love this. Like, it's almost like they're threading together. Passion and pleasure. Savor your life. Bear with me because she doesn't have her cards numbered for whatever reason. It's kind of weird. Hang on. Bear with me while I look for this particular page. Okay. Yeah, this is kind of not set up very smart. Let me see. I haven't used this deck in a long time, so passion and pleasure. I'm telling you the page 85. 85 is 13. 13 is regeneration in Kabbalah numerology. 85 also means 13, 4 taking on karma. Make sure the karma you take on is worthy of you. Okay? Because to be here, we have to take on karma. Kind of like the Little Mermaid, you know? That's that whole deal. Okay, let me read it to you. Savor your life, passion and pleasure. Card meaning, find joy in the moment, no matter what is occurring in your life, if you simply focus on what is splendid, wonderful, pleasurable in the moment. Everything improve. Life deliciously unravels. Love often and live fully. Cherish your friendships. Fill your life with the people, experiences, and places that give you delight and joy. Let go of those people and things that don't appreciate or empower you. Give yourself permission to be happy. What an idea. The sacred traveler wants you to know, when the traveler meets a band of gypsies, the traveler stops to dance into the early morning hours. Sometimes we get so caught up with wondering what's around the next bend and worrying about our current challenges that we forget to focus on what's great in the moment. You're not meant to simply work hard and be diligent and practical. Embrace pleasure wherever you can. Allow your senses to be satiated. Find and explore the beauty around you. You don't need to suffer to grow. You can grow spiritually by leaps and bounds through joy. Dance, eat well, drink well, share joy wherever you can. So laughter. Yeah, give yourself permission to be happy. Yeah, and it's true. There's something about playing with your inner child, and I mean playing, like seriously, get on the floor with your inner child and pull out whatever you used to love. Did you give up baseball? I remember my husband gave up, and he regretted it to the day he died. He had these incredible comic books, all Marvel comic books from the 1950s that somehow he'd gotten a hold of, 60s, 70s, and 80s. And he gave them up. He had baseball cards. He thought that was the mark of being a man. The mark of being a woman would have maybe given up your dolls and given up fairy tale books or coloring books or getting paper dolls. I don't know if you guys ever grew up with paper dolls. And go get that shit. Go get it back. Go get it all back. Get your books. Get those things that you loved. And have sessions with your inner child. And have magic. That's going to start you into laughter. Ask yourself, when was the last time you laughed so hard you almost peed your pants? Because if it's been a while, it's time. It's time, my friends. All right? If you can't laugh to the point where you're spewing coffee, tea, or soda out of your nose, it's time to laugh like that. And if you don't have people that can make you laugh like that, it's time to reconsider some connections, just saying. All right, we're doing another card. This one's from The Spiritual Awakening by Reverend Dr. Erin Fall Haskell. I don't really know her work, but it should be good. Hey, Anushka, it's good to see you. Those are the best lives. You know who makes me laugh like that a lot? are people up in the upstate New York. I don't know how, they don't even realize they're funny as hell. But people up in upstate New York, on the East Coast, they're they're so irreverent and like on the edge. I've had my best laughs up there, I gotta be honest with you. But I found myself being very, very serious for the past 3 years. So it's been a while. To laugh like that, to laugh like insanely, like where you're bent over and your stomach hurts, all your stomach muscles are hurting, and you're like gonna lose your shit. So if you can't be with people like that right now, you know, and we do have friends and we do have lovely people, and there is laughter, but I'm talking about that kind of laughter. And I think laughter like that is best experienced in proximity. You know what I mean? So I usually don't laugh like that, personally me, and I don't know what your experience is with laughter, but I usually don't laugh like that on the phone. I will laugh, but when I'm face to face with a friend and we are silly as fuck, the more we laugh, the more we laugh. It turns into a shit show. Anyway, so let's shuffle. Again, if you guys are just stepping in, give your angels, guides, and allies. Not everyone has the same sense of humor. Masshole is an acquired taste. Well, I don't know. I guess you're right. I know I love the way the British humor is. It's really fucking irreverent and insane. There's a great, George Galloway is a great orator and a politician and an advocate of many things. He's really irreverent, but he said something funny. And I believe he's a Scotsman, if I'm correct. and he said something about the British. He said, "Do you know why the British?" It was his grandfather who said to him, "Do you know why the British, why the sun never sets in the British Empire?" And the answer was, because God doesn't trust the Brits in the dark. It's like just insane shit like that. Another one that made me laugh was Churchill. He said, diplomacy is telling someone to go to hell and having them looking forward to the trip. Just fantastic lines. The Brits are incredibly funny people. They're incredibly clever with language. All right, so let's go to the next one, which is spiritual awakening. Let's see what's happening, okay? I know. I met him too, Andromeda. I met him, believe it or not, in California. He came in during, I forgot what the hell it was. 2003, on the heels of 9/11. I saw him speak and I shook his hand, and he was amazing. He got piercing eyes, beautiful skin too, a glow. He glows. All right, so bottom, top, or middle? You know why Italy is shaped like a boot? Okay, don't go there. I can only imagine. All right, so tell me in a minute. But top, bottom, or middle, please pick. And one card just literally jumped out of my hand, so I put it in his side. Top, bottom. I'm still waiting. The majority wins. Top. Okay, the law of karma. You are being called to a higher purpose. That you guys chose. The card that fell out as I was laughing and talking was this one. The law of correspondence. See life as the ultimate mirror guiding you to the highest version of yourself. Hello. I did top. So let me read the law of correspondence, and then, which is the one that literally flipped out of my hand, and I got to pay attention. I can't ignore that. And then I'll read the one you guys picked from the top, which is the law of karma, okay? So bear with me. The law of correspondence. Hang on, okay? Bear with me. It's page 13. The reason I give you pages is so you can connect with it and with your birth, your numerology, the day you were born, your life path, whatever, right? So anyway, it's page 13. Let's look. And let me see here. Okay, let me read that. It's not going to be too long. These are small reads. See life as the ultimate mirror guiding you to the highest version of yourself. Life is the ultimate mirror of consciousness. This is the concurrence of the creative process, the spiritual realm through the mental realm to the physical realm, reflected back into consciousness. Your beliefs set this law into motion, creating the feelings, emotions, and circumstances of your life. Your ability to manifest and demonstrate are in direct correlation with your ability to provide a mental equivalent within your mind and soul. For every belief, there is an undeniable equivalent in the physical form. The outer world is the reflection of the inner world, as within, so without. Awaken the oracle within. You are ready to awaken. It is time to release all feelings of being the victim of life and realize your infinite power. Your experience of life is the outpicturing and reflection of your beliefs. By drawing this card, you are ready to identify your limiting beliefs so that you can release them. Did you understand this? Your limiting beliefs. Beliefs are indoctrinations. They're taught. They're not your soul's truth. See life, no kidding. As you advance in your spiritual awakening, everything will be magnified to give you clarity to spot your limiting beliefs. Keep the faith. You are going through a quantum shift, and miracles are in the making. Now you will see life as the ultimate mirror, guiding you to the highest version of yourself. Remember, sow what you wish to reap. Here we go. Journal and action. Sit in front of the mirror and ask yourself the following question: who am I? Take time to reflect, contemplate, and meditate on this internal inquiry. May the truth set you free. What you want to do, it's something I learned from an incredible channeler, Lee Harris. I learned it from him because I always give credit where I learned stuff. So Lee Harris said there was a great prompt that you guys can do. Okay, he taught me that. And the prompt is this: what does my soul need me to know about ... It could be about your twin. It could be about your life mission. It could be about your fears, whatever. What does my soul need me to know about blank? And then you write, I give my soul permission to guide me from the highest light. And from there, yes, it's automatic writing. You just spill it out. You don't pause. You don't think. You're letting your body, being directed by higher wisdoms, write down what your mind may not want to hear or needs to hear. It's a great, great exercise. You may want to incorporate that in your journey. Okay, now let's read the law of karma, which you guys chose from the top. The law of karma is page 23, my number. I love that number. 23. And here we go. So I'm going to read that to you. And thank you for being patient. You are being called to a higher purpose. Karma is the sum total of the choices made by the individual, collective, and cosmic consciousness. Did you hear it? I'm going to say it again because this is big. Karma is the sum total of the choices made by the individual, collective, and cosmic consciousness. So what I'm getting from this is that karma isn't just your personal journey, right, of what you've chosen. It also is a reflection of injustices allowed and things of that nature. In other words, the collective can actually drag you down into a negative collective karma. Does that make sense? So let me continue. Does that make sense? Because that's big. And cosmic consciousness, okay? And you have to make sure that the cosmic consciousness is not a corrupted cosmic consciousness, because we have polarities, okay? And don't get me started on polarities, okay? Because we're accepting too much bullshit, thinking it's okay and normal. But anyway, with that said, it's our genetic history mixed with patterns in history, and these same patterns into the future and future. But I love that, Kanelinga. But it also means, and we have to remember this, that there is a concurrent timeline, and that's the magic of the holographic universe that we live in. And that means that we can rewrite history, write history, and that's why we can manifest. And it's constantly shifting and swaying. Anyway, so there's that truth. Isn't that awesome? So your situation doesn't have to be your permanent truth, okay? So I'm going to continue, sorry. This includes all lifetimes, all creations, and all thinking. Everything that exists has been created from the first cause spirit. Furthermore, each person is living out their specific lineage karma. The extent to which the collective uses the life force for harmony is the extent we will create heaven on earth and vice versa. Did you hear that? Heaven on earth. It's up to you if you want it. And there's been talks of the earth splitting, right? 3D, Mad Max, and 5D, Utopia, if you want to call it that. Or less diseased planet, let's put it that way. A healthier planet with healthier relationships, right? The disease factors caused by genetics are the sum of the actions upon the lineage. New karma is created via new thinking and new action. It's true. Just because your lineage stories that everyone that like there's people that go and say, well, my family has a propensity for cancer. Oh my God, there's some books I need to God, I forgot the titles of the books, but they're by Deepak Chopra and some other dude who's brilliant. And they talk about how if you think that's your story because your lineage has that genetic thing, that marker that makes you have more propensity for cancer or autism or ADHD or bipolar disorder, whatever, right? Then if you make it that story, then it becomes true. And so we can, and we are, many of us are creating heaven on earth. This is our intention. Love this, beautiful, creating heaven on earth, a garden, agree about heaven on earth. Awaken the oracle within. Addiction or dysfunction may be knocking on a nearby door. By drawing this card, your higher self desires for you to heal and awaken, helping people remember who they are. At the core of who you are is pure goodness, eternal kindness, and an internal givingness. The universe is reminding you to work for the highest good. Anyone that does not align with this law will take away their own divine powers, feeling disempowered. And I'm going to add, and fear. Fear is going to be part of the new creation, okay? There is a loving energy in the universe, and you get to direct it because you are it. Journal and action. Make amends with anyone where there is a discordance of energy. Make things right by giving of your time, paying back money, or giving your time and service. Beautiful. And the way some of you can give service is simply to speak truth, to speak out when there's injustice, to not be afraid. I can't tell you how many people are literally afraid of speaking out against what's been happening in the world right now. They're literally afraid to lose followers, to I don't know what's going on. But fear is not your ally if it becomes your jailer. Fear is your ally if you jump into the mosh pit of fear and you rise, you transform, and you awaken other people. That's when it's your ally. When fear is your jailer is when you muzzle yourself and you're afraid to speak out, and that's not good. That's not good at all. Okay, let's go right into the last oracle deck. It's the light worker oracle. I think it's appropriate. I think many of you are light workers in the making, or light workers on the pause button, or light workers in action. Whatever the case may be, I want you to go ahead, do things that unsettle you. Exactly. Solar plexus training. Do things that unsettle you. It's funny too. I'm going to tell you, Andromeda, thank you for bringing that up. This is very funny because when I work on my chakras, which is something I do every day, and I put particular more attention to my solar plexus, do you know what happens? I have all kinds of people turning around and staring at me. I'm not a beautiful woman. I am, though. What happens is it's the solar plexus is generating massive power, charismatic power. So I have kids looking at me, men looking at me, women looking at me, like smiling, like I'm like, wait, do I have some shit on my face? And I have to remember that it's because I've been working in particular with the solar plexus. You know what I mean? So it's interesting that you said that. There's a lot of power in that. It's a generator. She survived only to get leukemia. I know it's me. I'm sorry about that. Let me go ahead and ask you to pick from the top, bottom, or middle. This is the last card, Light Worker Oracle. When you're ready. Top, bottom, or middle. Bottom. What are the best solar plexus training? No, it's just your basic. There's no training. It's just looks like bottom wins. Okay, the heart transmission 37. There's no one. You just work on all your chakras. You don't ever work on just one chakra. Don't do that. That's a very bad habit. Because what will happen is if you're working on your throat chakra but nothing else, right, and all you're doing is 15 minutes of your throat chakra, what happens is you're going to throw everything out of alignment, you know? So you've got to be diligent about that as well. Okay, you know what? I got, and I never do this, but I'm going to actually pick from all, for all of you. One is going to be, the heart transmission was the bottom. The dark night of the soul was the top. And the middle is the divine devotion. And I'm actually going to spend a little time on these, okay? Because they've got some good messages. And I might skip and get to the good parts, you know? 37. So the first one is 37. So all of you are getting a card that you chose from the bottom, top, or middle. So this was the bottom. Okay, so bear with me while I get to 37, which is 10, which is Isis Osiris. It's the balance of the yin and yang. It's the wheel of fortune. Okay, heart transmission. Your heart is capable of connecting to a great network of luminous beings who resonate in the highest frequencies of divine love. Through your heart, you can receive information and guidance from these loving networks of light that infuse our universe. As you open your heart to receive these transmissions, your soul aligns harmoniously with an advanced spiritual consciousness comprised of numerous enlightened beings who are able to operate in complete unity as one. These are the spiritual council of elders in our universe, loving and guiding all beings. For the soul, this is akin to the drop of water, realizing that it is one with the wave, and the wave with the ocean. Such connection provides unshakable, unconquerable spiritual strength, certainly in love. Your soul becomes able to offer energies that can lovingly uplift humanity, fostering a positive energetic influence upon the collective rather than allowing lower frequencies to overwhelm you. This is a spiritually significant time for you. Wow. There's more, but I'm going to go on to 40, to Dark Night of the Soul, 16. 16 is the tower in Kabbalah numerology. It's also the tower, believe it or not, in tarot, okay? And 16 is a choice. You can either allow the tower's moments to keep happening because you're ignoring the obvious shit that the universe is trying to tell you, or you can turn it into 7, which is the journey, okay? All right, let's go right into the first paragraph of this. Ears started ringing. Wow, that's fantastic. All right, okay, Dark Night of the Soul, number 16. You are welcomed into the divine heart with a deeper and more unconditional embrace. Such direct experience of divine love is a gift that requires much of the soul to become able to receive it. The way we become able to experience such love is through the systematic and complete eradication of our preconceived ideas about what love is. That can include our safe and limiting beliefs that make sense, and even our philosophies about life that may have provided some degree of certainty. As the radiance of the divine heart burns through barriers that once cloaked your mind in darkness, there is a temporary light blindness until the soul's sense adjusts. Fears and vulnerabilities surface with nowhere to hide, and you will not be able to see your way clearly for a time. The only way through this process is to endure it, entering a dark night of the soul. This night will end, bringing with it a spiritual transformation so profound that the fears and doubts of the past will never again have a safe place in the present. I'm going to repeat that because many of you are not getting it. So I'm going to say it again. The only way through this process is to endure it, entering a dark night of the soul. This night will end, bringing with it a spiritual transformation so profound that the fears and doubts of the past will never again, did you hear that? Never again have a place in the present. Yet for now, you are meant to feel exactly as you feel. You are demonstrating the fierce love that births courage to grow spiritually, refusing to turn away from your truest path. I just got chills. My whole body chilled out. Wow. And guess what comes right after that? I've never done this. This is so cool. So remember I said 16 is tower moments, but if you turn it 1 plus 6 is 7. Guess what's in the next card? Fucking 7. 43 is 7. Let's go. Let's go. Let's read this. There's so much more, but I can't. I gotta go in a minute. Like I literally have to go. But I love you all. So let me finish this one and we'll cut it short. But this, divine devotion, 43. This is your journey. Yeah, hang on. Divine devotion is a stream of energy created from the love the universe has for you. You're not alone, goddammit. You're not alone. You got a fucking whole team of, you got probably 100 people of light beings. I'm going to say people for you to visualize it. You got 100 light beings in your room right now, and you're crying that you're alone. Believe me, it's fucking crowded, okay? You got to, they're shoving, they're like jostling up against you. You can't even feel them because you're not connecting, okay? Okay, so let's go. It manifests as a special ray of energy known as the sixth ray. It generates the qualities of persistence, unwavering focus, and intensity of feelings that motivate action. It is the gift of strength and determination to move mountains for what you love. When the sixth ray of devotion appears, you are being given guidance that even if you do not seem to have much worldly power in the form of wealth or opportunity or connections right now, the power of your belief can conquer many obstacles. If you align yourself with similar frequency groups, your power to accomplish your soul's work in the world will increase. Yes, you can be a lone wolf, but then join your pack, find your tribe. The Archangel Uriel amplifies the blessings of the sixth ray in your soul, reminding you to believe in the accomplishing potency of your heart aligned with what you truly love and what you want. And what do you want? A new earth. And you cannot feel impotent in the realization of this truth. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and put this up because it was so much fun on my YouTube channel. And you guys can check it out because if you missed it, you need to know because I did talk about the crystals for the day and so forth. I want to thank you so much for being here and being such lovely human beings, such light bringers. And I was just about to cry for feeling so lonely and came across the light. Can't make this up, Jackie. Jackie, join our Discord. It's on my profile. You are, Jackie, we are with you. You are loved by so many people who don't know you. Thank you. That means so much to me right now. It's true. Just talk to them. I talk to them all the time. I talk to them all the time. And when you use water as a conduit to heighten that truth, you'll start seeing them. I will 100% join the Discord. Please do, because we're a group of, I'm not saying we're your tribe, but we are closer to probably introducing you to some of your lost tribe members within that group. You never know, right? There are many tribes gathering all over the world, and we're just one small drop of in the ocean, okay? So Jackie, so glad you came. I hope you guys had fun. I wanted to bring some fun and levity because the shit's hitting us, all of us. Believe me, you're not alone. You're empathic. You're feeling the pain of other people. And do your best right now. And make someone smile. Go up to someone. Give them a compliment. I don't care what it is. You've got a beautiful scarf. You have a beautiful smile. You have beautiful eyes. You have... I'm not a cougar. You're a great looking young man. You have a lot of power. I mean, go up to, I don't care, opposite gender, same gender, whatever. Make someone smile and watch your heart lift from doing that, okay? Sending you much love, and I will do it. Yeah, thank you. Surround Jackie. I'm saging you guys, and I'll upload this on YouTube, I promise. All right, namaste. Be well. Take care.